The last component is behavior. Gartner stated that behavior is the only visible element because it presented very clearly about the way conflicting parties act toward each other. So the behavior can be vary from cooperative to coercive. However, in a violent conflict, negative behaviors like a threat, coercion, and destructive attack are likely to be presented. In Rohingya conflict, we can basically see every problem, from negative perspective to negative action like discrimination to violence. The Rohingya people are not even allowed to get married freely, and if they want to get married, they have to undergo a lot of processes, and those processes require a lot of money. In addition to this, their political right has also been constrained. For example, their right to vote was cancelled, and they are not allowed to move freely in Myanmar. However, what was in this case is destructive attack and coercion that appear in a form of violence and abuse from Myanmar military or Rohingya minority. At the same time, Rohingya also have their own army, the Arakan Rohingya Salvation Army, or we can call Rohingya military. This is why sometimes we can see clash between the two, the Rohingya army and the Myanmar army. For example, in 2017, the mass violation began again when there was a report that the Rohingya army responsible for the attack on police and army posts. Using the justification, the government of Myanmar launched a mass campaign by killing many Rohingya people. Besides killing, there are other forms of direct violence including burning the house, raping, as well as opening fire. This is why during that time a lot of Rohingya fled their home to other countries. We can now identify the actors involved in this conflict, including the Burman majority, the Rohingya minority, the armed forces of Myanmar, the Arakan Rohingya Salvation Army, and the civilian government who all this time have done nothing effective to stop the conflict. To understand more about the violence in Rohingya, we suggest looking at Gauteng violence triangle.